Hey there, gang, and welcome to the Locker Room. Coach Giggs here, and today's message, get small agreements along the way. You know, when communicating with people, whether you're selling them a product or a service, trying to recruit them into your company, trying to influence them on something that's very important to you, what I have found that's very important is that we have to get small little agreements along the way. Think about it a minute. I'm in the middle of, or I'm starting a presentation with you, and you're not really feeling good right now, but I'm just going and going and going and talking, and meanwhile, I'm not paying attention to you. I'm not getting any agreement from you. And where is this going to end up? We all know where it's going to end up. Eric, I ain't got no time. Eric, I want to think about it. Eric, I'm not interested. But if we instead get very small little agreements, hi, Bob, is this a good time for you right now? He'll say, yes, that's an agreement. Or he'll say, no, can we set it for another time? Once I thought, it is a good time? Great, Bob. Let's just go. Bob, did you get the letter from your union? Again, a small little agreement. So in everything that we teach in sales, what we've learned, those that are really high-level, world-class salespeople, is that you've got to get small little agreements along the way. And so you can't just keep going and not involve them in the process. When you get agreements from them, small ones along the way, and get them to agree in every step that you're going, Bob, the way this works is this. The way term life works is you pay very little, like 20 bucks a month, but you get $1 million in the event that you die. Do you know why that is? Because you're younger. Bob, when you're older, it's going to cost a lot more. In fact, most people can't keep their policy term after 65. Do you understand that? Does that make sense? And so I'm just giving you one small little tiny example of where I look to get agreement from people along the way, because I need to get their heads going up and down saying yes. Here's what psychologists say. If you can get somebody to keep doing this along the way, yes, yes, nodding their head, yes. Eventually, at the end, they're going to say yes. It's very hard to do this because you've programmed them to do this. It's psychological. It works. But the key is that you get agreement on key areas that are important that often will create, if you didn't get agreement, possible rebuttals later. So that's the reason you not only want to get it because now people are selling themselves, but because later on, if you get hit with a bunch of objections and rebuttals, it's because you didn't get these small little agreements along the way. And then as you moved along, if they said, well, no, I don't understand that, now you can resolve that situation. Or they say, well, no, that had to happen to me. This is what happened to me. Now you can pause, deal with that issue, resolve it, get agreement, move forward. Folks, this is something that I spent a lot of money and a lot of time in training to learn these techniques, these situations, many, many, many years ago, and it became part of me. It's not something I have to even think about. I know how important it is, so I will get agreements from people before I move on whenever I'm trying to make a point or sell an idea, a concept, a product, or a service. Get small agreements along the way, and then tie it down. They're called tie downs. When you get them to agree, you've tied it down, you've wrapped it up in a bow, you're moving on to the next. Get small agreements, gang. You'll get more sales than you can ever imagine, more customers than you ever dreamed about. That's my message, gang. Hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to share. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.